Alrighty guys, what is going on everybody? Welcome to another live stream. Hope everyone's having a great day here so far. Happy Tuesday to everybody out there. Like I said, y'all, we got a pretty big day out there today regarding the severe weather. We got ourselves a risk level 3 out of 5, an enhanced risk out there for portions of Kansas into Nebraska. Things are really starting to kind of kick off now. Got a few, quite a few nasty storms popping off here at the current moment right now. We got one out here towards northwestern Kansas I've been looking at here for the last little bit. It's a pretty gnarly storm out there by areas near Goodland. It's actually, really cranking up some big wind gusts out there. We're talking a potential here for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as a potential here for quarter-size hail. We're going to definitely need to be looking out there for overall. So yeah, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail is the problem for this one. Once again, this is out there by areas near Goodland. Also portions here south of Bird City, north of Brewster, we need to be looking out there for. Once again, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts is a possibility. But anyways, everybody, let's go and see who we got here for today. We got ourselves TRG, we have Ragtie, we have Mary, we have Smile today, we have Linda, let's see, we have Tash, we have Maria, and we got ourselves Leon. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Once again, glad to have y'all here for another coverage. Once again, got a pretty active day today. We're going to be seeing a lot of activity here for the next several hours regarding, all the severe weather that's popping off here. We do got ourselves a couple of watches that's been issued. We have one across portions here of Nebraska into portions of Kansas, and actually portions of east central Colorado is included with this watch here overall. So this is a threat for, like I said, potential here for some damaging wind gusts and hail. According to the watch here, maximum hail could be up to 2.5 inches in diameter, as well as, the maximum wind gust could be up to right around, 75 miles per hour. So we're talking some pretty big wind gusts out there already being a possibility. We have had a funnel cloud report here earlier. This was a little bit ago. This was actually reported here right around 3:40. So this was obviously a little bit ago, but that is something we also need to take in consideration, is that we need to look out there for, some tornadoes and all of those problems, being a potential here as well. So we'll definitely be looking out there for that here overall. But let me go ahead and turn over here to the, let's see, we're going to turn off the base radar. We're going to take a look here at the overall radar here. Good thing is we got a radar site right over that one nasty severe thunderstorm warning we were talking about. Like I said, this guy literally has 70-mile-per-hour wind gust potential on it. And even quarter-size hail. I mean, you can kind of see we have ourselves a little bit of a hail core on the storm. Right in there. Possibly a little bit of hail being a good possibility. Once again, this is near Goodland. This is right near Goodland. Definitely is getting hit, pretty decently out there. So we'll definitely need to be looking out there for that. Let's see here. Kim says hello from Michigan. What's up, Kim? Hope you're doing good. See here. Me here from North Carolina. We're glad to have you here. Mary says, thought you'd be packing right now, but thanks for streaming. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Yeah, no, definitely I want to be live here for this event here. It looks like tomorrow we're going to even need to be live as well, because tomorrow's severe weather event here definitely looks like it could pop off and to be something else. Once again, here's today's severe weather threat. We got an enhanced risk. They actually upped the tornado probabilities to a 5% chance here for today. Damaging winds still 15%, but hail, 30% significant shot there for possibly large hail, 2 to 3 inches in diameter being a good possibility out there. Got to really look out there, especially across that black, netted area there. The biggest threat for hail will be across basically like central, kind of west central Kansas into south central Nebraska. That is where the heaviest hail threat is here for today. But like I was mentioning though, tomorrow, I think we're going to need to be live again here for tomorrow. Got a big old slight risk out there. 2% tornado threat out there as well, 15% significant wind damage threat, as well as 15 sig hail. So we're talking some real big wind gusts, real big damaging wind gusts, and a lot of, like I said, a lot of hail and stuff like that could be a problem. So we'll definitely need to be looking out there for that. But anyways, and of course, day 3, we really don't got much going on here for day 3, which is Thursday. So honestly, Thursday looking relatively fine. No severe weather right now as expected, but anyways, but that's that. Let's see here. Ragtest says, hey, what's up? Hope you're doing good. See, the storm bring cooler weather to the Kansas City area. So possibly. Yeah, we are seeing that cold front rolled through overall. Let's see here. Ghost in the Rain coming in here with the support. Thank you so much for the $2.50 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. Not in the risk today, but I hope all is well. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. That is very, very sweet of you. Okay, guys, it looks like we do have a tornado warning that's popped up here. We're going to go ahead and bring you all over here to my other radar. It looks like we got a tornado warning here out there in basically northwestern Kansas. It expires here in about 23 minutes. It's also for quarter-size hail as well. This is by areas like northwest of Norton, Kansas, north of Rieger, south of Hindley, Nebraska. That is where the storm is at right now. Let's see here. So it does look like let's see, where's the closest radar? So the radar we're using is that one. I have a feeling that KUEX might be a little bit of a better radar to look at for the storm. Let's go ahead and look at that. So yeah, definitely looks like there is a little bit of rotation over on that cell right there. I believe this is mostly rural areas maybe. Yeah, mainly over rural areas, which is good. So mainly over rural areas of northwestern Norton County. Northwestern Norton County. So that is that. Let's see here. What's up, ZRV? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see. I wonder when the first frost. I don't have the information for you right now. If I did, I would tell you, but I don't. Whoa, what's going on here? Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Holy cow! So that storm's definitely brewing pretty gnarly out there. That's a big severe thunderstorm warning too they issued. So this includes like Beaver City, portions there by Holbrook. Let's see here, Hindley included, Stamford. We got Long Island. This is not Long Island, New York, by the way. Once again, this is Long Island, Kansas. So a little bit of a difference there. But let's see, Prairie View. We got Woodruff, Alma, Orleans. So we got to look out there for those regions there overall. But yeah, no, golf ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is definitely something you really need to take, take very, very seriously. Also, they do have a tornado possible tag, meaning that, a possible tornado could develop out of the storm here. So definitely needs to be looking out for this one, not only in terms of hail and, damaging winds, but also in terms of a possible tornado. Like I said, there's no tornado warning other than the one we have right here. For these areas like Beaver City, it's just, we got to monitor the storm's progression, and if it continues to look like it could produce tornadoes, then it's definitely going to be something we need to look out there for. We do have a lot of reports of some hail, though. Got a quarter-size hail report here towards Apraho here. Let's see here. Nickel-size hail reported out there by Overton, Nebraska. Got a lot of strong wind gusts out there between east-central Colorado and northwestern Kansas. Some of those wind gusts actually, believe it or not, they're not considered to be severe damaging wind gusts. However, they are pretty strong in the mid-50s, mid-50-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. Let's see here. What's up, Logan? Hope you're doing good. We have Sugar as well. Hope you're doing all right. Let's see here. Anything for Des Moines in the next couple of days? So let's let's see here. So no, I don't think so. No, you're good. You're good for today and tomorrow. Not worried about it. Let's see. Ragtie says, let's see, liked and shared. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it, Ragtie. Very, very sweet of you. I appreciate the support, man. Definitely does help out a long way. If you guys can share this, help get that word out there. It seriously means a lot, and I'm sure the people that you share it to will be very thankful as well. Just considering, if they are caught in the path of the storms and, need to be updated. So, if you guys could do that, that would be greatly appreciated. But like I said, guys, we do actually have a tornado warning in effect for northwestern Kansas popping off here. This is actually just south of Hindley. We are watching out there for Hindley, Nebraska, just south of that. This is basically just northwest of Norton, Kansas, basically northeast of Rieger, Kansas, north of Del Valle. Like I said, this thing is mainly over rural areas, so mainly over non-populated areas, which is definitely some good news. Also, the radar coverage is kind of bad out of this area. I'm not going to lie, but there's definitely possibly a little bit of something popping out there. The reason why it's actually warned is because of that, rotation that we're looking at there. But according to, the time and stuff like that before this thing pops off, or before it dies out, I should say, we have 19 minutes to go. Also, the fact that there could be the potential for quarter-size hail as well, so we'll need to look out there for that. Let's see here. Have I seen the new cone? I did. We'll have to watch that one pretty closely. I'll go ahead and show you real quickly. Looks like, possibly the northeast, towards Maine and Nova Scotia, could get impacted. Definitely looking like lead, isn't it? For sure. Let's see here. Kayla says, hey Andrew, hey everyone, what's up? How's everyone this evening? I'm doing good, Kayla. Hope you're doing good yourself. Let's see here. Odd One says, hey Andrew, stay safe everyone. Well, I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. But like I said, yeah, we have a couple storms popping off here. It actually looks like we have some popping off out there towards western Texas too. We got a couple severe thunderstorm warnings in place. Wow, actually pretty considerable storms, especially that one out there towards Crane, Texas. Out there by Crane, Texas, this is for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and actually golf ball size hail. That is definitely a pretty nasty storm out there. I'm not gonna lie. The one to the south here is not as crazy, but don't get me wrong, it's still a pretty impactful storm out there. Just southeast of Fort Stockton, for the most part here. Now this one's still for 60 mile per hour wind gusts, but it's actually a little bit less in terms of hail, but still 1.25 inches regarding hail diameter is still something you don't want to really mess with. I mean, could definitely cause some minor inconveniences. Got some more storms popping off here out there by Big Spring and one out here towards Lamesa. I think that's how you say that. So gotta watch out there for that. We do have a watch in place out there as well for the possibility of 1.5 inch hail and 70 mile per hour wind gusts being a good possibility here overall. And like I said, the one we have up north, this one's a little bit more significant, just a little bit more because this one's more in that more prime environment to where more hazards will be a problem, in terms of larger hail, stronger winds, and higher probability for a couple isolated tornadoes being a good shot. So that's definitely something to look out there for. Looks like a lot of these warnings are actually about to expire in about a minute, so that'll be good. Clear up the palette a little bit here. Also, we still got that one nasty storm popping off out there. This is actually out there by northwestern Kansas, so up there in northwest Kansas. We got a warning there for 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Yeah, 70 mile an hour wind gusts definitely being a possibility here overall. So definitely got to look out there for that. So 70 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail is a good possibility. Looks like we've had a little bit of hail reported out there. Let's see here, we got some quarter size hail reported out there. Let's see here, just west of, was that Goodland? Yeah, west of Goodland here. We got ourselves, that quarter size hail report. We got another one rolling in of not nearly as big, 0.3 inches, which is like really small hail, so that's far from anything severe. But that one quarter size hail report, that's actually considered severe. So, it looks like the hail is ranging around quarter size right now. Let's see, well, it's away, but it looks like it could come my way. Well, stay safe out there, Kim. Kayla says, hi, Mary, okay. But yeah, so definitely got to watch out for this line here. And over the next several hours, I mean, this line's going to be popping off here pretty strong. It's definitely something I wanted to cover here today because, it definitely does show some significance, especially there in the hail realm and the potential for a few tornadoes. Definitely could be quite a bit powerful here overall. But let me take a minute, you guys. We're going to hop you all over here to the models. I want to go ahead and show you guys the Futurecast here in terms of what we can expect down in time. So according to the NAM, you can see as we approach later on this evening, I mean, we're just talking a really big line of storms. I mean, according to the NAM, showing a big old QLCS, big fancy words, quasi-linear convective system. Basically just some long line of storms rolling through. It looks like it fizzles out kind of right around midnight, starts dying out there for the most part. So the main event's going to be lasting from now basically until around 10 o'clock Eastern or 9 Central. So that kind of seems to be the main event of the storm here. That's according to one model, though, the HRRR, which is another really good model to look at. Yeah, this one kind of actually agrees for the most part. Shows that kind of long line of storms rolling through. A long line of storms rolling through there, and it starts to seem, it looks like that line kind of fizzles out here, kind of right around midnight Eastern, right around 11 p.m. Central. So we'll just have to continue monitoring this here for the next couple of hours, and we'll have to see what's going on. Let's see here. Let's see. Aaron says, will there be anything of in Abilene, Texas? So Texas has got to watch out for it. In general, there's a possibility you could get maybe a few isolated severe thunderstorms. It's a possibility. Here, I'll go ahead and show you real quickly. It's a possibility. I mean, Abilene's right there in the dark green, which is the marginal risk out there. So the odds are, fairly low, but they're there. Just look out for, the storms later on. For the most part, the biggest threat will be to your west. Anyways, but yeah, back over here to the warnings out there by Crane, Texas. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for literally golf ball size hail. 60 mile per hour wind gusts as well. Once again, for Crane, definitely got to keep an eye out there for this guy overall. Golf ball size hail. Let's see here. Torrential rainfall is occurring with the storm, so it looks like flooding could be a possibility. Storm's moving northeast at 35. So, I mean, it's moving decently. It's not moving too fast. It's not moving terribly slow either. But let's see. Is that a new warning they issued there? Oh, wow. It looks like a new tornado warning just got issued. Okay. All right. We're going to hop you guys over here to my other radar real quickly. It looks like, we just got a new tornado warning that just now got issued here. This is across portions near, obviously, first of all, this is in Nebraska, kind of on the south central side of the state. Out there by, let's see, Pulley, we have Sweetwater, Ravenna, Pleasanton. Looks like a little bit of rotations kicking off right out there. Let's see, we're going to hop to CC. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. We're going to watch that one closely. But if you're in Pleasanton, definitely you better be in your shelter here. Nebraska, same thing for Poole. Let's see, Ravenna and Sweetwater. Definitely got to keep an eye out there for it. Let's see, a tornado also in $half size hail. Radar indicated threat, basically meaning that radar has picked up some rotation, so got to take that seriously. But definitely, definitely got to be looking out there for that. That's a little concerning. We'll definitely have to be watching this one pretty closely overall. So that warning is let's see, relatively new. They issued it a few minutes ago. It is now, so this will expire in 26 minutes. So the tornado warning here across south central Nebraska will expire here in 26 minutes. Towards, let's see, Ravenna, as well as Pleasanton there. So, got to keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Mary says, is that debris? I don't know if it's contamination or debris. Radar coverage is not the best out here. I mean, we're scanning about 4,000 feet up there. I mean, right over that TVS, there's a big drop. I'm not sure to count that as debris or not, but still, if you're in Pleasanton, take my advice. Get to shelter, just for your safety. There very well could be a possible tornado on the ground. We'll have to watch out for it. We'll see in a minute if this thing does become confirmed here. But it's definitely a storm we got to be looking out there for. Also got another tornado warning here to the southwest. This one's actually up in kind of northwestern Kansas popping off here. Let's see here. Basically just north of Norton, north of Rieger, north of Del Valle. This one, once again, this one's mostly over rural areas here. Wow. Holy cow. They actually updated the hail up to 2 inches in diameter. That's a pretty large hail. That is definitely some pretty large hail out there. Got to look out there for that. So, 2-inch hail and, like I said, a possible tornado out there. Got to keep an eye out there for that. They even mentioned that the tornado could potentially be rain wrapped if it is ever to be existent. So, but the good news is that it's mostly in rural areas here. Mostly in non-populated areas here for that tornado warning overall. So that's good news. That's good news to some extent here. But anyways, we're gonna hop all the way back over here, y'all, to my other screen. Once again, we got a lot of thunderstorm activity, a lot of severe thunderstorm activity popping off across kind of like northwestern Kansas into south central Nebraska right now. Big ol' amount of cluster of thunderstorm activity here. Quite large hail in some instances. It looks like the hail is out of these storms here is ranging right around actually golf ball size. So definitely got to take that serious. Golf ball size hail is definitely something you do not want to mess around with, because it could definitely cause some pretty nasty damages. Let's see here. So we have a reading out there by Norton of 52 mile per hour wind gusts. We have another one out there. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. This is near Norcator. Actually just reported 65 mile per hour wind gusts here at 5:14. So definitely is getting pretty gusty out of those storms there. Gotta look out there for that. We've had a lot of hail reports come through as well earlier. This was right around 4 o'clock, so this is a little bit old overall, but definitely is some pretty decent sized hail in some instances. We also did have a funnel cloud reported here right around 3:40, which once again this was about actually 2 hours ago, so this was a while ago. But like I said, we are in a tornado primed environment today. Right now we got ourselves a 5% chance here for tornadoes overall. So that brown area is kind of hard to see because of my other overlays, but the brown area is right in here, basically covering this area. So this area is going to be your greatest tornado probability for today. This is where your heaviest tornado activity is going to be out there. So basically mostly across like kind of west central Kansas into south central Nebraska. So that's your highest tornado probability. Now overall, tornadoes can still happen outside of that area as well. I mean, across the dark green, that's another area of possible tornadic development. That tornado threat goes all the way to the eastern Texas panhandle overall, and all the way up here towards even southeastern South Dakota. It's a possibility for a few isolated tornadoes. Across the dark green, I mean, it's a pretty low probability of seeing tornadoes overall, but it's definitely something that should still be monitored in case there's a few tornadoes that do pop off. Let's see here. What's up, Carlos? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Poland, you as well. Let's see here. See. Can we look at, this is the tornado risk map. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, across the dark green, that's showing you where there's a 2% chance for tornadoes. And across the brown, that's showing you where there's a 5% chance. So obviously the brown has a higher probability of having a few isolated tornadoes versus the other areas. Looks like we got a new tornado warning just got issued for Beaver City out there by Oxford. This is in south central Nebraska. We're going to hop you guys over here to my other radar. Definitely looks like we got a new tornado warning. Also, with that being said, also 2-inch hail was reported by Norton out here in basically northwestern Kansas. But let's give it a second. Let's see. There we go. New update came through. So this includes Edison, Oxford, as well as Beaver City. This is a new tornado warning that's in place here. Okay. Yeah, like I said, radar coverage out here is unfortunately kind of bad for this specific area, but if you're in Beaver City, definitely, seek shelter. Same thing for Edison and Oxford, just to be careful, just to be safe. Like I said, we have a tornado warning in place here. And on top of that, there's a possibility there for some golf ball hail too. So, tornadoes and golf ball size hail is definitely not something you want to encounter for the most part. It's definitely a little bit, interesting. And it could be quite damaging. So make sure that you are inside of your safe spot. Once again, if you do not have a basement or a storm cellar, central interior room is where you want to go. If you're home, put as many walls between yourself and the outside as possible. That's what you got to do in these situations. So just watch out there for that. Also, we have another, once again, we still have that one tornado warning out there for basically south central Nebraska, across portions near Poole, Pleasanton, Sweetwater, and Ravenna. So we'll keep an eye out there for that area. Which this one has, that possible tornado as well as half-dollar size hail. Now, the storm is moving to the northeast at 40, so, I mean, it's moving, decently fast. I mean, it's not moving, ridiculously fast or anything like that, but it's something got to watch out there for. It looks like there's a bit of rotation here between Pleasanton and Poole. So just make sure you guys are watching this one closely. If you guys live out there in those regions, just make sure that you guys are in your safe spots. Make sure that you guys are taking shelter, because that's what you got to do. Let's see here. Got reports here of, say, 20. Okay, this was this was actually about an hour ago. 58 mile per hour wind gust by speed in Logan. That is where we had ourselves some winds out there. Let's see here. Carlos says, thanks. Very welcome. So once again, glad to have you here. But yeah, so definitely we're going to keep an eye out there for that. Also looks like a new report came through, 2119. This is relatively new, 20 minutes ago. Sometimes these are a little bit late to pop up on this program here, but towards Alma, we reported golf ball size hail in south central Nebraska. Gotta watch out there for that one. But I tell you what, let's go and hop right back over here, y'all. So we got a couple tornado warnings in place. We got one that's about to expire in 4 minutes. Just north of Norton, Kansas, which is on the the extreme northwestern side there. Now this one is honestly about to expire. Also mostly rural areas, which is good. However, we got a new one that's in place out there. Just to the north of that. This one's actually in south central Nebraska. Out there by areas near Beaver City, Edison, Oxford, which you guys got to be in your shelter if you live out there. And like I said, on top of a possible tornado, got to watch out there for the possibility for some hail up to 1.75 inches in diameter. So make sure that you guys are inside of your shelter. Once again, this is a tornado warning, meaning a tornado is imminent or expected to develop shortly. So make sure that you are inside of your safe spot. Once again, Edison, Oxford, and Beaver City. This warning expires in about 18 minutes. Also, just northeast of that, we got ourselves another tornado warning here. Just now popped up. Wow, we're starting to get a lot of tornado warnings here popping up. So this is one's out there by Hildreth, as well as Upland, south of Minden and Norman. We're starting to get a lot of tornado warnings here, actually. This one expires in 33 minutes. Let's go and hop your way back over here to my other radar. The good news is about this one is that this radar is a little bit closer to the storm here, so this should be a little bit better. And I am very questionable of why they issued a tornado warning here. I literally see no rotation on the storm. Is it upper level? Oh, okay. I see it. I see it now. Yeah, that's why. So it looks like there could be a little bit of something trying to develop out there southwest of Hildreth. But on the lower scans, it looks like there's nothing there. So, yeah, that's why they did that. Yeah, that's definitely why they did that. So we'll have to keep an eye out there for that. But, yeah, towards Hildreth here, Upland, see Keene, Norman, and Minden, you guys have got to be inside of your safe spots. In your shelters now. Let's see, what's the risk for flooding North Texas tomorrow? Kind of going out of the way here, but let's go ahead and hop our way over here real quickly. Yeah, see, it takes a little bit for me to pull up these things, so give me 1 second. But in terms of, let's see here. So tomorrow we got a slight risk. Yeah, got a slight risk out there for the potential of flooding. Let me go ahead and bring you guys over here real quickly. Give me 1 minute. Here we go. Actually, it's a pretty decent threat for flooding tomorrow. Definitely something to watch out there for. So, pretty big flooding threat. I mean, this actually extends all the way through northern Texas, central northern Texas, throughout central southeastern Oklahoma, and central and western Arkansas. Also, southwestern Missouri a little bit too, kind of there towards Joplin. Which Joplin's basically right here, but mostly south of Joplin for the most part is where that's at. But anyways, but yeah, that's what's going on there. Oh. Looks like we just got some more, some new hail reports coming through. So we had that 2-inch hail report out there by Norton. Looks like we just got ourselves another report similar to that. Let's see here. Caller reported 2-inch hail west side of Norton. Let's see here. Relay reported pictures of hail up to 2 inches in diameter. So yeah, definitely some really large hail being reported out there. Also winds over 50 too. 52 mile per hour wind gusts been reported out there by Norton as well. So yeah, you don't want to mix those winds and those those damaging winds and those hails together. You don't want to mix those. But anyways, let's see. But yeah, so once again, everybody, we got ourselves a handful of tornado warnings popping off here. So now's the time to really be serious here. Right now we have 4 tornado warnings in place here. Most of them are in south central Nebraska. We have one of them being across portions like Pleasanton and let's see, Ravenna maybe, Ravenna. I don't know how you pronounce that. But for the possibility here, obviously with tornado and 1.25 inch hail. Now south of that, we have another one here out there towards areas south of Minden, towards Hildreth and upland here. Got to definitely keep an eye out there for that overall. So we'll definitely need to be keeping an eye on it. West of that, we have one here towards Beaver City, Edison, and Oxford. Let's see here, 1.75 inch hail, so literally golf ball size hail, as well as potential here for, like I said, as well as potential here for the possibility of 1.75 inch hail. So tornado hail up to golf ball size is a possibility there out of that storm. So that is that. Let's see here. Kim says, I really appreciate you. I don't get local news. I live in the camper. You're very welcome, Kim. That's the reason why I do this. It seems like a lot of people are, starting to go to YouTube and stuff, in which, overall it's just a really good, important thing to have weather coverage, anywhere you go. And so that is definitely why we're here for you. Absolutely. So you're very welcome. All right, so they just canceled that tornado warning that was in place for northwestern Kansas. Now we're going to hop you guys back over here. So this was the one that was mostly over rural areas across the northwestern side. This was the one that was just north of Norton. It's no longer in place here. However, we still have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in place out there for the possibility there. Let's see here, up to 2-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds now. They really updated that. So 70-mile-per-hour winds and 2-inch hail. That's definitely something you don't want to mess with. Is hail up to 2 inches in diameter and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That's a little bit extreme. Wind-driven hail is something you don't want to mess with. So if you live out there in those regions, this is out there by like Del Valle, let's see, Rieger, Norton, and let's see, Almena. If you live in those regions there, stay well away from windows. That is the best advice I could give you. Just remain well away from windows. That actually explains. Actually goes out for quite a distance. Actually, golf ball size hail even possible out there by Prairie View, Long Island. Once again, this is not Long Island, New York. This is Long Island, Kansas. See Sanford. See Beaver City, Henley. See Wilsonville. So you guys got to be looking out there for this. And like I said, we also have a couple tornado warnings in place here. We have 3 of them right now, popping off across south central Nebraska. One of them across Beaver City, other one towards, like I said, Edison, Beaver City, Oxford. Got to look out there for that overall. Let's see here. Yeah, radar, like I said, is not the best, for this specific area. It's doable for the most part. It's definitely doable, but right now it's not really the best out there. So but yeah, so once again, but still be inside of your shelter across Beaver City, Edison, and Oxford. Northeast of that here, we have another tornado warning in effect for Hildreth, portions of Keene, upland, south of Minden for the most part, in Norman. Watch out there for those regions there. Looks like it's definitely producing, possibly even some gusty winds. Definitely does look like it. You can see a lot of that kind of light green, almost bluish color popping up there. So that's actually showing us that there's actually some pretty strong winds. Let's see, up to around 45 knots, which is, not quite severe, but it's getting close. This is only scanning about 1,800 feet up to, so it's not too high up in the atmosphere. So definitely it looks like it is some pretty strong winds overall, with the storm in particularly. We got another tornado warning up to the north here for places like, let's see, Ravenna, Poole, Sweetwater. Got to keep an eye out there for those regions there too. Let's see here. And also for the possibility of quarter-size hail, is possible. So tornado and quarter-size hail in that storm. Let's see here. Scott says, hi, Andrew. What's up, Scott? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Copper says, I lived in Kansas my whole life. Never realized that Long Island, Kansas. I've learned something, calling it a day. Yep. There you go. Yeah, there's a Long Island, Kansas. A lot of people didn't know that. That's why I mentioned that it's Kansas and not New York, because I know a lot of people, if I said Long Island, they'd be like, wait, what? Long Island? Nah, this is Long Island, Kansas, but there is a pretty nasty severe warning on that. Let's see here. Is that a new report that came through? 2119, fairly new, towards Alma, of golf ball size hail. Like I said, sometimes these things take a minute to pop up here. on the on this program here. So, yeah, 1.75 inch hail is definitely pretty gnarly size hail. Definitely will cause some damages. Let's see here. Medium well. Are you talking about steaks? Gotta go medium rare or rare all the time. That's what you gotta do. Rare or medium rare. It's the only way you can do steaks. I'm sorry. Yeah. Just saying. But anyways, let's go and hop down to the south here for a minute, y'all. We got ourselves, let's see, we're going to hop you guys over here. There's actually another little area of storms popping off right now towards Midland. It actually looks like Midland, Texas now has part of a severe thunderstorm warning. Wow, that is a very gnarly storm. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 2.5 inch hail. Was that baseball size hail? Pretty sure that's baseball size. That's definitely some tennis ball size. Wow. So yeah, tennis ball size hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So wind-driven tennis ball size hail. That is really bad, actually. That is not something you want to mess with. So that includes Midland, Odessa. It looks like Odessa is going to get like scraped by. Here, let me go ahead and play this in motion here. Yeah, so it looks like Odessa's going to get scraped by for the most part. So Odessa's right here. It looks like that storm's going to be, just crossing just east of Odessa. But it definitely looks like it's going right there towards Midland, though. Yeah, no, that's tracking, directly towards Midland. So Midland, Texas, gotta watch this one, okay? Yeah, gotta watch this one. This one's definitely a little hefty, and you can actually see there on the radar, that big blue core there. That is where your hail is located. So, definitely is, that's a pretty beast of a storm. So, gotta keep it out there for that. There's also another storm to the south of this one, out there by, let's see here, areas east of Fort Stockton off of Interstate 10. Let's see here. It looks mostly rural to me. Let me double check on that though. Let's see here. Towards Bakersfield. So really not too many places impacted here, but towards Bakersfield is where this is at here. Torrential rainfall is occurring with the storm too, so watch out there for flooding. Yeah, because storm's only moving at 10 miles an hour. 10-mile-an-hour motion is very slow. Very slow. So, yeah, that storm is hardly moving. Whenever you have storms that are hardly moving, that just throws a really big flooding threat out there, which is definitely something to take seriously. But anyways, yeah, we got a lot of mess happening right now in south central Nebraska. Is that a new warning? Yeah, looks like a new tornado warning just got issued here for basically western Kansas here. Western Kansas. See, south of Quinter. I think this one's actually over mainly rural areas here too. Yep, there you go. Mainly rural areas here of southeastern Grove County. Also, look at this, tornado and golf ball size hail. So, hail up to golf ball size, and like I said, that tornado possibility, something to really take serious. Let's see here. Yeah, we got a couple other tornado warnings out there. Most of them are in south central Nebraska. Got to keep it out there for those regions there. South central Nebraska. I think I got some cameras maybe out there. Let's go and see. I might have some cameras available. Let me double check on that. Let's see. Here we go. Cameras. Hopefully they're good cameras. Yeah, some of these are a little iffy. Some cameras are good. Some of them work all right, and some of them are not. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it looks like our cameras in Nebraska are still images. So we'll have to. I might have some in Kansas actually, because I have a whole network of cameras I can look at. Let's see. Got one up in North Kansas. Yeah, same thing. Unfortunately, it just looks like still images. That's what it seems like. But there's a still image. You guys can see that. That's what it looks like down there in northern Kansas. Yeah, north central Kansas right now. That is what is popping off out there. But anyways, but that's that. Let's see here. We're gonna bring y'all back over here to the main radar here. Let's see here. So we got a tornado warning in effect for let's see here, Poole, Sweetwater, Ravenna here. Got to keep an eye out there for that. Also south of this for portions near let's see here, Keene and Norman. Another tornado warning in place. Another one here for Edison and Oxford. These are all in Nebraska, by the way. Let's see here. Rain says, am I excited to live in Florida? You've been through hurricanes before, right? Yep, I have. A couple of them, actually. And yes, I am excited. It's going to be a whole new chapter to my life here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, y'all, I'm actually moving in 4 days. So it's going to be a pretty big adventure for me. Another chapter in life. So I hope all goes well. Not going to lie, I'm a little nervous, but, you know, just part of life, you know. Anyways, but yeah, so that one tornado warning up in Kansas here, though, like I said, it's in rural areas for the most part. You know, not really too much of a populated area out there. So, but for the people that live in this region, let's see, yeah, so tornado and golf ball size hail. You know, golf ball size hail is definitely something you don't want to mess with out there. You know, that's for sure. You know, definitely something you do not want to mess with out there. Crystal says, let's see here. How have you been, Andrew? How's the moving going? It's going good. I got a lot of my stuff packed up down here. Yep, got a lot of my stuff packed up. Anyways, let's see here. But we're going to hop you all back over here to my other, the main screen here, or to the main radar here. Like I said, there's a big cluster of mess happening right now. It actually looks like we got a bow echo. So we call a bow echo here. If I was to turn off the warnings for 1 second, I'll show you guys this. Here, look at this. So that, see that kind of, it looks like it's bowing a little bit. So anytime you have a storm structure that looks like it's bowing a little bit, that is representing potential wind maker. So that is something to really take into consideration. Yeah, it looks like they actually have that warning there for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts too. Yep, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of that big warning for areas near Beaver City and let's see, Long Island, Kansas, not New York. Also for Alma. So gotta watch out there. But yeah, no, 70-mile-an-hour winds and also golf ball size hail on that one too. So, you know, between golf ball hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds, that's definitely very impactful. In which, you know, definitely got to be inside of your shelter there for that. I mean, I'd be well away from windows if I were you. You know, considering there's 70-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball size hail. I mean, that's wind-driven hail, which is not good, not good at all. Which will definitely shatter windows and you know, cause a good amount of damage to houses, you know, buildings, cars. I mean, a lot of things. So. Let's see here. What's up, Felmar? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Mary says excited. Thank you. Let's see. Tabletop says, how long will I be off YouTube while you're moving? At least a day or two. I'm guessing 2 days. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 days. Because Friday I'm loading up. Saturday we're leaving. Sunday. So I'll probably be back Monday. Next Monday. But, I mean, I'm not going yet. You know, I got today. We're going to cover tomorrow, too. My desk is the last thing I'm taking apart, so I'll be able to be live for any coverages for the next little bit. So, but anyways, so yeah, guys, once again, we have 4 tornado warnings in place. We have one across western Kansas. This is for 1.75 inch hail, and the good news is this is also for you know, mostly rural areas. But yeah, tornado warning there in place for also, you know, golf ball size hail south of Quinter, Kansas. We move all the way up here towards south central. South central Nebraska. That's where our cluster of nasty storms are currently located. It actually looks like this tornado warning is about to expire. Out there by Oxford and Edison, that one is about to expire. We got ourselves another warning, the one out there towards Minden and Hildreth here, towards Norman. This one expires in 16 minutes. Once again, this is a tornado warning here for also golf ball size hail. And then we pull our way to the north here, out there by, let's see, Ravenna. Out there by areas west of Rockville. This one's about to expire as well. So we're about to lose 2 of our tornado warnings here, which is, you know, good news. But 15 minutes are in effect for the other ones here. The one that's still going to remain in place is the one for Norman, south of Minden and north of Hildreth here. Let's see here. I think thunderstorm doesn't show severe risk. So yeah, TSTM. Oh my gosh, I keep on doing that. TSTM risk, or thunderstorm risk, which is the light green area here. This region shows a possibility for a few storms, but nothing severe. Yeah, as you can imagine, today's severe weather threat is across the dark green, especially the yellow and orange. That's the biggest areas here today. So gotta watch out there for that. Let's see here. Oh wow, that's a pretty nasty warning there. So there towards Almena, we have 15 minutes to go, but 70-mile-an-hour winds and 2-inch hail is on that there. Let's see, 2-inch hail. Oh wow, this ice kind of I wouldn't really say isolated, but this front. Okay, so we have the main little bow here. Ahead of that, we have another little segment of storms, and on the south tail, out there by Camp Bell. This is out here in directly south central Nebraska, but by Camp Bell and Franklin and Riverton area, this is for 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is definitely pretty gnarly. I mean, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts is definitely something to take serious, but it's in the lower category of damaging winds. But what really makes it crazy is the 2-inch hail on it too. If you zoom in there out there by Camp Bell, I mean, you can actually see how we have this big core here. I mean, this area right in here, this is right where the the hail is at. So Camp Bell is probably experiencing a good amount of hail. So definitely gotta watch out there for that. See you later, Mary. But anyways, yeah, definitely gotta watch out there for that. The warning also includes Bladen as well. Let's see here. So it looks like that core might just pass west of Bladen here. It's gonna be close. It's definitely gonna be pretty close. So there's Bladen right here in Kansas, Nebraska here, and we have this. Yeah, the core is going probably just to the west here of Bladen, but the rains are definitely gonna be picking up here pretty soon. It also looks like a new severe thunderstorm warning just got issued for 1.5-inch hail. Wow, so literally ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there. This is in the state of Nebraska. This is for St. Paul, Nebraska, Woolback, Coatesfield, and Fullerton area. This is where that is currently at. Looks like the core is out there by Ashton and Rockville right now. So between Ashton and Rockville in Nebraska, that area right in there, that's where the hail core is at. You can see all the white and the blue and all that. That is showing us where the the core is at. What's up, Abby? Hope you're doing good. Brandy says hi, Andrew. What's up, Brandy? Hope you're doing good. Hope all of you guys are having a great day. Like I said, glad to have you all here for some unfortunate circumstances. Yeah, like I said, today's the first day in severe weather that's been pretty ugly in a while. I mean, we've had some pretty decent storms here recently, but this is the most decent event we've had in quite some time now. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on out there. So looks like we just got a really big warning out there. I think they just canceled that back warning. However, for that quote-unquote Boeing segment we were talking about, see how it has like that slight bow to it. For that warning, we're talking 70 mile an hour wind gusts, as well as 1.75 or golf ball hail. So imagine golf ball size chunks of ice moving around 70 miles an hour. That is out there by possibly near. Let's see. Oh, it looks like this is towards Phillipsburg. We got reports actually. Wow. Hail reported up to golf ball size in Phillipsburg. This was at 5:03, so this was literally what? I don't know if this is okay. This is Eastern time, so this was about an hour ago. But Phillipsburg definitely reported some pretty gnarly hail out there. Holy cow! Let's see here. Also, 58 mile per hour winds, not too far from that as well. Let's see here. So definitely seeing some pretty strong hail out there by possibly Republican City in Huntley. See, maybe even a bit of hail out there towards Holdridge. Yeah, it's really those areas you got to look out there for, like the purple, pink, and blue. Those are the areas where the highest reflectivity is at. That's where the the hail is, probably at for the most part. Let's see here. Right now we got one tornado warning. We're gonna go and hop our way back over here. It looks like this one's probably gonna be expiring here soon, though. Let's see, we have 10 minutes to go on this one, but it looks like that rotation is definitely kind of faded out quite a bit here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's hardly any rotation happening in the storm anymore, which is definitely some good news. Let's go ahead and grab another radar opinion here. KGLD. Let's go and take a look and see what's going on in the storm here. Okay. Yeah, once again, radar is a little bit, radar's a little far away. But also, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a possibility here for golf ball hail on the storm here, too. They just issued a new watch, 9 minutes is Caden. Did they? Let's see here. Oh, they sure did. You are right, my friend. Yeah, it's a brand new watch. Just got issued for portions of, let's see, eastern Nebraska, western, I almost said Idaho. Western Iowa, as well as southeastern portions of South Dakota. And a little sliver of southwest Minnesota, too. Well, there you go. Yeah, you got to watch out for that line, y'all. That's what you got to look out there for. So, just a quick little overview. What's happening real quickly. So right now we have a low pressure system right up here in, basically upper United States into southern Canada, not Kansas, southern Canada. And so this is actually driving a cold front here. So we're getting a lot of cooler air backing in from the backside, and we're getting a lot of warmer air pulling up from the south. So, that interaction is just sparking a big line of storms popping off there. So it's a cold front, meaning that it's going to be, slightly cooler once this front passes. But yeah, it definitely is producing some pretty gnarly storms out there. I'm not going to lie. Let's see here. 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Let's see here. Also $half size hail towards Norman, Hastings, towards Trumbull and Donovan here. Let's see. What's up, Carissa? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Ohio needs rain. Yeah. A lot of people do, unfortunately. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people that do need the rain. Let's see. All right, so we got 8 minutes left in the tornado warning here. South of Quinter, y'all. Once again, the good news is that this one's mostly over rural areas here in western Kansas. So this one's mostly in rural areas. But we got 8 minutes to go on this warning here. Once again, also watch out for the possibility of golf ball size hail. I mean, there's probably some people who live in this area, but the good news is it's not like a heavily populated area. The storm's moving northeast at 45, so I mean it's a fairly decent moving storm overall. It's a decent moving storm. But yeah, we got 7 minutes to go, which is good. The warning to the northeast of that, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that actually, relatively just got issued here. Towards Wakini, out there by Interstate 70, out there once again towards Wakini. Got to keep an eye out there for that one. Also, let's see here. They canceled a lot of those back warnings towards, let's see, is that Nixon? No, Norton. Okay, yeah, by Norton. And they still have that really nasty warning in place here for 70 mile an hour winds and golf ball hail, all the way from like Phillipsburg. Throughout portions, Long Island's included, but you're kind of on the backside of the storm now, which most of the heavy activity is gone. But this includes areas like Alma, Huntley, Republican City here, Reagan. Yeah, definitely got to look out there for that. Definitely got to. Let's see here. But anyways, that's that. Let's see here. Any chance for hurricanes for East Coast anytime soon, Andrew? No. Not really. We do got one system we need to watch out for. Ignore my program being stupid and showing 2 paths here. But the cone, the new cone has this thing. Cone of uncertainty includes Maine and portions here of Nova Scotia. So another Lee event possible. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Let's see, when is that going to cause? I'm curious now. When is that going to be on? This is the 8th, right around 2 p.m. So this is the day after. Oh my gosh. That's a problem. So, okay. Let me bring you guys over here real quickly. So what I'm talking about is that the cone here includes Maine, right, and Nova Scotia. Pretty similar to Lee in some ways. 50 sustained with gusts up to 65 at landfall. See, this is a problem because I'm moving on the 7th, and this happens on the 8th. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to make it. We'll see if I can do that. That could be my first live stream is covering this guy. So we'll see. But anyways, let's see what's going on down here. We got Big Spring, 1.25, 60. Okay, yeah, all these guys. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna hop our way back over here to the main program here. But yeah. Let's see, there's a few rain showers down in Florida. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, no, Florida has a thunderstorm risk on the eastern coast. Nothing too crazy. But anyways, but yeah, we're gonna hop our way back over here. So, looks like a new tornado warning just got issued here for 20 minutes north of Holdridge. Holdridge, maybe. It's kind of a difficult one. Holdridge, I'm pretty sure, south of Elm Creek, east of Loomis. For also, yeah, well, also on top of the possible tornado here, 1.75 inch hail on it too. 51 mile per hour. So the storm's moving north of 51, so it's moving decently. Let's see here. Gonna hop to a closer radar. We're gonna bring y'all over here real quickly. Let's see. Towards KUEX, we got ourselves a radar. Oh yeah, right. Oh, okay. So right in that area, we got to watch north of Holdridge. Let's see here. Yeah, mainly rural areas too. You have northeastern Phillips County. Northeast Phillips County. Let's see here. Looking after you looked, the storms in Texas. Let's see. Gotcha. Let's see. Kim says that doesn't sound good. Yeah. And some of these storms are definitely a little aggressive. What's up, Coffee? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Oh, wow. Look at that. So we also got reports. I think this is old, relatively old. Let's see here. At 2140 UTC, it's 2211. So about 30 minutes ago, we got 1.75 inch hail reported 4 miles north of Funk. This is here in Phillips County, Nebraska. So right there in the south central side. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it's just a big old cluster of just a lot of storms popping off here. Pretty nasty ones too. I mean, you got to really watch out there for this line here. Oh, I'm just now seeing it south of Beaver City. Mesonet reported wind gusts up to 67. That must have just came through. Yeah, 5:35. So this was a little less than an hour ago, but interesting. So that's definitely a pretty strong wind gust. 67 miles an hour is just a little breezy. New tornado warning. Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind. My bad. I thought there was a new tornado warning there for a minute because I was on the previous screen, but there we go. This is the latest radar here. But I tell you what, though, that line is... Yeah, that is definitely kicking up there pretty good. Looks like a new warning just got issued down south towards Woodson, Codell, and Plainville for the possibility of ping pong ball hail and 60 mile an hour wind gusts moving north of 50. So what I've noticed here is that the storms that are on the big cluster are moving fairly decently fast. So these guys up here are moving decently fast. I mean, mostly around 50, 55 miles an hour. And the ones that are down south, I mean, obviously far down here, these ones are moving a little slower. Let's see here. Yeah, moving at 13 miles an hour for the one out there east of Midland, towards Big Spring. We got to be giving this area some attention too, because there is even though there's not really a tornado probability out in this region here towards Big Spring, there's still a good shot for some hail and damaging winds, especially for that northern cell. Wow, look at this one. So out there towards let's see, east of Lamesa, south of O'Donnell. Mostly rural, I believe here. It doesn't really show too many cities in this area. But we are looking at 70 mile an hour wind gusts and 2 inch hail, which is definitely a little on the deep side. Also for that south cell too, one directly south of Midland. Midland's got to watch out for this guy. I mean, it looks like this thing is tracking relatively towards Midland here. Yeah, it's moving right in. I don't know. It looks like it could scrape the eastern side of Midland here. Let's see. So it'd be right around Midland in about 20 minutes or so, right around 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Interesting. Let's see here. Is Stanton, Nebraska going to hit? So a lot of Nebraska is at risk today. It's mostly central eastern side that's at risk out there. The areas along the western side, not so much. So this is basically between areas, like North Platte here and see Bassett, those regions there. If you're east of that line, then yeah, more than likely you're at risk here. It's mostly the yellow we got to look at. I mean, you should know where you're at based off of the map here. There's Grand Island. There's McCook here. Beat Rice. Those regions there. That's that. Let's see here. USUS says hello. What's up? Hope we're doing good. See, the drought's pretty bad. It is. It's pretty bad. This is definitely good. I mean, for some people regarding the amount of precipitation we get out of it, because we definitely need it. That we do. We definitely do need a lot of rain. Looks like that. Okay, looks like that big warning just got canceled. Good. Oh, and a new one just got issued. There's for Franklin. See Phillipsburg. Right there towards Alma. See Huntley included as well as Reagan and Wilcox here. We have Funk. See Holdridge included here as well. So got to look out there for that. Let's see here. I'm gonna move that over here. Let's see here. The storm is not far from Wyoming. So not particularly. It's to the east of Wyoming. I mean, Wyoming for the most part is in a thunderstorm threat where it's possible for a few thunderstorms to happen, but nothing too crazy. See, I'm trying to make my dumb fan not make any noise. but yeah, no, Wyoming's not a threat. So you're good. Let's see here. But yeah, we got ourselves a tornado warning here. We have one nadir warning in effect here, y'all. So this is north of Holdrege. This is out here in south central Nebraska, south of Elm Creek, south of Interstate 80. Let's see, expires in 13 minutes. This is also 1.75 inch hail on it too. So not only is there a tornado being a good possibility, but there is like I said, there is 1.75 inch hail or golf ball size hail being a possibility too. So that is something to definitely look out there for. What about Kearney? So yeah, you're right here. You got to watch out there for. I mean, you're in that warning for 70 mile an hour wind gusts and 1.5 inch hail. So I would keep an eye on it, my friend. It's getting close. I would honestly recommend being well away from windows, for sure. Let's see here. Crystal says you're doing an awesome job, Andrew. Thank you so much, Crystal. It's very sweet of you. Appreciate it. Let's see here. All right, let's go check down south. We got a warning out there towards Wakini, towards Coiler. I'm terrible with names. You guys are going to learn that quick if you guys are new here. So 60 mile an hour winds in quarter size hail for that one, which is kind of the lower side. However, the one to the east of it, though, 60 and 1.5 or ping pong ball size hail possible out there towards Plainville and, let's see, Natoma. The core is right between those areas there. North of that, that's where things get real serious. We're talking hail up to 1.75 to, 1.5 to 1.75. So ping pong to golf ball size hail for these guys, and, winds ranging between 60 and even 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Like we mentioned before, it's really this guy we got to look out there for. Kind of that little bowing segment there. Anytime you have a bit of bowing overall, in terms of storms, that really shows, we call a bow echo, which represents usually some pretty strong winds out there. And in this case, yeah, we're getting a lot of hail reports too, to 1.8 inches in diameter. So it's definitely a pretty nasty line. On the northeast side of that here towards, let's see, Woolbach, let's see, Cushing, Belgrade, Elba, let's see, Cottsfield, and Farwell. Got a warning there for golf ball hail, and as well as 60 mile per hour wind gusts out there too. So got to keep an eye out there for that. A lot of reports though. I mean, if you look at these blue things, these are showing all the wind reports we got through here. I mean, 65. So this the ones that are in yellow, those are hail reports. Yeah, 2 inch hail there, 65 mile per hour winds there. It's pretty crazy. Let's see here. What's up, Catman? Hope you're doing good. Black Tar says thank you for keeping watch for us on top of responsibilities. See, Texas, love you. I appreciate it, and you're very welcome. Like I said, glad to be here. Glad to be here for y'all. I care about y'all. Want y'all to be safe out there, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure you guys are getting the word out there for sure. Like I said, sorry I've not been live too much lately. It's just, like I said, a lot of stuff in my personal life going on, with the moving process and everything. So got to watch out there for that. But here's the main risk area, guys, in this area. And you can actually see the storms. The line is right in here. So we're starting to roll through the worst of it right now. The storms are, currently in that worst area. I'm going to hop you guys back over here to the models real quickly because I wanted to re-show you guys this here, especially for the new viewers who's tuning in here. But, we've mentioned that, let's go and do that real quickly. So here in the future, you guys can see the time just above my head. This is in Eastern time, by the way. So in about an hour, 7 o'clock, storms will still be centralized across, central Nebraska. But like I said, it really just turns into quite a line. And it looks like as we approach midnight, it looks like that line thins out. And it looks like, storms start weakening quite a bit. So it really looks like at this point now, and into the next hour or two, is the strongest time of the storms here. So it really seems like, between now and, now and the next 2 hours or so. So between now and, we'll say 9 o'clock Eastern, will be the strongest. Will be the strongest period of the storms here. So got to look out there for that. But anyways, we got one tornado warning left, y'all. We have 9 minutes to go. North of Funk, south of Elm Creek. Like I said, mostly rural areas. It looks like. I believe they mentioned it too. Yeah, mainly rural areas here of northeastern Phelps County. So really not too many people included here. Really not too many people included. But let's see here. On that storm, though, yeah, look at that tornado and ping pong ball size hail. So not only is there a threat for a tornado here, but there is also the threat for ping pong ball hail too. We got to look out there for. So should definitely keep an eye out there for that overall. Let's see here. North of Grand Island, yeah, we got another storm out there towards Woolback. Let's see, Cottsfield. So gotta watch it. Gotta watch that one too. Yeah, 1.75 inch hail is definitely something you don't want to mess with. That is would highly recommend being well away from windows at that point. You definitely don't want to be anywhere close to that. Looks like we got the screed cell popping off down here in south central Kansas here. Look at that. See, right now it's on the lower end of the severe spectrum, but it's 60 mile an hour wind gust, quarter size hail out there towards Greensburg. So if you live in Greensburg, Kansas, looks like y'all are about to get hit. Yep, new warning just got issued here. I like science. Y'all talking about science. Science was definitely my favorite subject, for sure. Yeah, not biology, though. I hated biology. I like chemistry and, let's see, obviously, meteorology. That's my two favorite sciences. But anyways, let's see here. But yeah, we got that big warning. Yeah, this is something we got to really watch out for. Still 70 mile an hour winds on that one and 1.5 inch hail on it too. Yeah, there you go. Really showing that ETA. So it'll be out there by, let's see here, towards Minden. About 10 minutes or so. 5-10 minutes. Let's hop up to, let's see here. Where's my radar? There we go. KUEX. Kind of hiding in that big mess of polygons we got going on. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that. So, but yeah, no, this is definitely one of the nastiest storms here. 1.5 inch hail and 70 mile per hour wind gust there. Ahead of that, that's where the really big hail is. It looks like we have quite a bit of a core. Right there next to that radar, though. I mean, you can really see all that blue and white. That is pretty hefty. Pretty hefty hail there. Let's see here. But yeah. So 60 mile an hour wind gusts and 1.75 inch hail for that one. And, let's see, 70 and 1.5, 60 and 1.5 out there, and let's see, Alton, Woodston area. This is in Kansas. Oh wow, a lot has evolved in that south. Holy cow, look at that! A lot of storms have evolved in this. It's right over here. Let's see here. 70 and 2. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty gnarly storms. Yeah, Midland. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Midland's about to get slammed. It looks like that core is like getting ready to drive right over Midland. So if you're in Midland, Texas, if you know anybody, yeah, if you know anybody in Midland, Texas, give them a heads up, because they're probably getting ready to get some pretty hefty winds and some really large hail. 70-mile-an-hour winds and 2-inch hail is what it's warned for. So that is, yeah, Midland. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can find any cameras out there. Because, you know, definitely is pretty nasty. Yeah, anytime you have winds of and hail of that magnitude, that's just something to look out for. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Wait, I think... okay. That... a little bit outdated. Okay. I'm looking for a camera, guys. Look at this. So, I was looking at the National Weather Service in Midland, and apparently there's snow on the ground. I knew that was a little bit out of date. I looked at the date here, and it shows 2021 for February 17th. So, just a little bit out of date there. But anyways, yeah, Midland's about to get slammed here. I'm seeing if I can find a camera for you guys to look at there. Let's see here. Maybe this one. I don't know if Texas DOT has any cameras. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, you guys. Yeah, I'm trying to find a good camera so we can actually, or a camera, so we can look at this. Here we go. Traffic cameras. Perfect. We got one in Odessa. Don't know if it's a still image or... yeah, it looks like a still image, unfortunately. Man, you know, I can't win every one of them. That's for sure. Let's see. Quote unquote, a bit out of date. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, let's hop back over here. How much longer we got on this tornado warning? Okay, we got 3 minutes on that tornado warning. They actually downgraded the hail to 1.5 inch, which is good. So 1.5 inch hail is that. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Well, this one's out of date too. 5 years ago. Just a little bit. I was trying to find it. I was trying to give it one last hope to finding a camera out there in Midland, because, like I said, Midland's about to get slammed. Once again, if you guys know anybody in Midland, Texas, give them a heads up now. You know, because, like I said, there's a really, really nasty storm. It's about to dump a lot of ice over Midland right now. You know, you can see the radar there. That big old core right here. That's all very heavy rain and very large hail, and also some very strong winds too. So that is, yeah, that is something you got to really look out for. You know, something you got to really be paying attention to. But anyways, yeah, so definitely watch out there for Midland. You know, once again, you're in a warning there for 2-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there. John says, what about Houston? Houston, you know, there's a shot for a couple thunderstorms today, but, you know, there's no severe weather threat. We're not expecting any damaging storms or anything. I mean, you can see for yourself. I mean, there's a bit of, you know, thunderstorms popping off out there. What about the rest of West Texas? So, across the dark green and the yellow, that is where the risk is today. So, you know, the risk goes all the way down there from western Texas all the way up to the eastern panhandle of Texas as well. But yeah, that's what's going on there. Let's see here. So, yeah, the tornado warning is literally about to expire in 1 minute, so hopefully that'll be the last tornado warning. Hoping. Unfortunately, we can hope, but you know, like I said, there's a good shot we could get a couple tornadoes today. Actually, I don't know. Did we have any reported tornadoes today? I don't know if we did or not. Double check on that. Yes, we did. We did have tornadoes reported today. Let's see. Where were these at, too? Let's see. Okay, these are both in Kansas. Western Kansas. Here, let me hop you guys over here real quickly. So, these are... let's see. Let me fix this for y'all. There you go. So, yeah, those two red dots you see there. So, this is the state of Kansas right here. Yeah, those two dots are where tornadoes are reported. So, right now, we've had 2 tornadoes today. Looks like. 2 confirmed tornadoes. And yeah, you can see a lot of those reports really starting to hog south central Nebraska right now. Like I said, they're getting hit pretty hard. I've noticed in the last several scans here, this thing is becoming more organized into a straight line. I don't know if you guys have noticed that as well, but the storm is looking a lot more like a linear type of event. Definitely a lot more straight line. Rather than what it was looking like when we first started here. We've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes, and even since the beginning of this event here, I mean, it's somewhat isolated. Oh, new watch just got issued for Kansas. Look at that. There you go, new watch. It's got issued for let's see, Pratt. Let's see here, Salina, Concordia. Yeah, a lot of Central Kansas is now under a watch. See, expires at 1 a.m. Eastern. Wow. 2.5 inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That is a little serious. So, yeah, it's west of Wichita, though. Wichita, Kansas is not included in this watch. It shows San Angelo would be hit by a strong storms around 8, but nothing insane, says Black Tar. Yeah. Gotcha. Let's see here. Okay, so that big line of storms, y'all. Let's see here. So 70-mile-an-hour winds and 1.5 inch hail towards Minden, Kearney. Let's see, Franklin and Phillipsburg. Yeah, Phillipsburg. But Phillipsburg's mostly done here. We did get reports of some pretty large hail in Phillipsburg earlier. 1.8 inches in diameter was what it was. But right now the warning's for 70-mile-an-hour winds and 1.5 inch hail. And the ones ahead of it's for 60, and one right next to the radar there is, definitely a nasty one. But the ones right next to the radar towards Ayer, how do you say that? A-Y-R? Whatever town name that is, that's where it probably is hailing pretty good right now. This also includes Fairfield in the warning. Let's see here, Clay Center, Glenville. So yeah, that's what we gotta look out there for. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like growth is starting to occur on that south side, out there by kind of western Kansas here. Let's see here, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust quarter hail for this one towards Wakini, and one northeast of that towards let's see here, Woodson and Alton. This one's for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1.5 inch hail. So we're gonna hop back over here to West Texas. Yeah, can't ignore my friends out there in West Texas. Let's see here. So the furthest south storm that's severe warned is southeast of Fort Stockton, south of Interstate 10. Mostly rural areas, but 60-mile-an-hour wind gust 1.25 or $half size hail is on warned for that. Yeah, now Midland's getting hit. Yeah, Midland's probably getting slammed right now. Yeah, if you're in Midland, I mean, yeah, you gotta really look out there. You gotta be well away from windows right now. Looks like Midland's getting cored by some pretty heavy winds and hail. The current warning for that storm that's currently over Midland right now is for 70-mile-an-hour winds and 2-inch hail. So pretty gnarly. East of that here, we have one for Big Spring. Not as crazy, but 60-mile-an-hour winds and $half size hail. Wow, the one north by far takes the biggest one we have right now. So this is for 70-mile-an-hour winds here and 2.5 inch hail. That is crazy. That's a crazy storm. 70-mile-an-hour winds and 2.5 inch hail. Like, that's a little brutal. What's up, Rainbow? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Hope all of you guys are doing well. Once again, yeah, like I said, sorry I have not been able to be live too much lately. Whole lot going on right now. My whole moving process. I'm moving in 4 days, so so I've been super busy. See, that's some dangerous conditions. It is. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you don't want to mess with 2.5 inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. I mean, that is wind-driven hail. Very destructive. At that point, I would even seek shelter. I would be well away from the outside. I mean, that would really, really cause some problems. I mean, that if you're outside during that would not be very good at all. See here. Looking at the western, southwestern Oklahoma radar, looks like, yeah, it looks like there's not much happening. It looks like we might have a storm. Let's see here, out there towards, see, this was out there by the Panhandle of Texas. Yeah, looks like a storm starting to brew out there towards Tolia. Okay, not severe warning or anything, but it's a cell that should be monitored because it could eventually go severe warned. Let's see. Congrats on moving day soon. Thank you, Rain. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but because like I said, it's a big chapter in my life coming up here, new chapter. So it's a lot, but I think it'll be pretty good. Oh wow. Okay. Speaking of nasty storms, South Kansas here. Yeah, southwestern, kind of old south central Kansas. That just got real nasty. Also for 2.5-inch hail. That is literally, I believe, tennis ball size hail. Yep, tennis ball hail and 80, or sorry, not 80. I read that wrong. Tennis ball hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts there. Yes, I am moving to Florida. Yeah, my family lives in Florida, as well as my girlfriend does too, so. Plus, my brother just got a new house. I'm living with him. So, yep. That is where I'm going. It's going to be a long ride for me, though. 15 hours in the car. Let's see here. Oh, I just noticed. It looks like there's a decent outflow boundary on that storm, too. Y'all see that big, thin noodle on that western extent here? Yeah, look right here. Or could probably draw that a little better. So right in here, look at that. See that line? That's an outflow boundary there. That is definitely probably producing some gusty winds on it, I'm sure. What's up, Sewing? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Did they update that warning? They sure did. So that big, let's see here. That big warning we have towards Franklin, yeah, that long storm in general. Yeah, they're going to be issuing a new warning for that soon. I'd assume it's going to be towards like Red Cloud too. But that is, yeah, that's a heck of a storm. Big old line. You know, I'm sure that thing's producing some pretty gusty winds too. It's warned for 60 right now. Warned for 60 and hail up to ping pong ball size for Franklin and. Let's see here, areas towards, let's see here, Minden and those regions out there. But yeah, 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. See, Tina says it's quit here in Georgia. You mean quiet? Yeah, there ain't much going on out across, really on the East Coast. I mean, we have a lot of high pressure out there. Big old high pressure system across the Mid-Atlantic right now, which is allowing for nice conditions across the eastern country, but for the central country, a little bit of a different story, as you could probably tell. Yeah, we got a low pressure system up there in southern Canada. Got a low pressure system right here, spinning counterclockwise, bringing a bunch of warm air up north, which is interacting with the cool air pulling down from the storm. So, yeah. Let's see here. But anyways, let's see here. We're gonna pop down to this. Oh, they did cancel that tornado warning, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I mentioned that they were getting ready to. I don't know if I mentioned they did or not. But yeah, no, that tornado warning is no longer in place, which is good. Which, knock on wood, right now, no tornado warnings. Hope it stays that way. See, I wonder if it'll make it to me. Weatherman says no, but let's see, where were you at? You're somewhere up here. Aren't you like in let's see. Where were you? Oh, Blackwell, right? Blackwell, if I remember correctly. You're in the marginal. I mean, it's possible. It's not very likely that you'll get severe weather, but it's possible you'll get something. So I wouldn't say it's. I would not say it's a definite no. What states is this affecting? So this is mostly affecting areas like Nebraska, Kansas, and Texas for the most part. But it also includes Oklahoma, South Dakota, western Iowa, southwestern Minnesota, even a little itty-bitty marginal out there towards southern North Dakota. So, but yeah, the heaviest is across Kansas and Nebraska, actually. That's where the biggest threat is. Like I said, it's hard to see, but we do have an enhanced risk today. It's a pretty, it really blends in there. But today's biggest threat is right roughly in these areas here. Yes, right in there. That's where the enhanced risk is. That's where the level 3 severe weather threat's located. So that's where the the greatest threat is. So if you live out there, you definitely got to be watching out for it. Let's see here. But anyways, let's hop down towards, back towards Kansas. Let's see here. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail towards Wakini here. Let's see here. Northeast of that, 2 warnings for 1.5-inch hail out there by Osborne and Alton and north central Kansas. Let's see here. North of that, yeah, they're probably about to issue another big warning here. What's up, pilot? Hope you're doing good, dude. But yeah, no, that big warning there is covering that whole line. So they're getting ready to issue a new one. I can see it. 3 minutes to go. They're probably going to include like Roseland and let's see, Keensaw, those regions there. Let's see, gotta fix my goat's shelter before it gets late. They hate getting wet. See, my hip says it'll rain, so sewing. I didn't know your hip is a weather forecaster, but alright. Let's see here. Okay, so that northernmost cell actually looks like the hail has dropped a bit, but still 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible towards North Loop, Ord, let's see here, Elleria, and Spalding. Am I going to visit the snow this winter? I wish, but no. I'm going to be so sick of traveling after this. I'm still tired of traveling. I mean, it's been like 8 months since the last big travel. I did four ways between Kentucky and Florida. So 2 trips, 4 ways driving. 15 hours each. Terrible. Terrible. What's up, Kobe? Hope you're doing good. But no, yeah, it's. I would love to. I love my snow. Don't get me wrong, but it's, yeah, little. Florida's not very, not really a good state to see snow in, as you probably know. Let's see. All right, new warning just got issued for Osborne. Let's see here. They still have not issued a warning for that, or for that line, I should say. When is that going to expire? 2 minutes? Yeah, they've got to issue that here soon. They're going to push it out. Wow. Look at that. 76-mile-an-hour wind gust reported here at 6:22. That's not long ago. Yeah, 6:22 p.m. Eastern. Just got reports here of 76-mile-an-hour winds out there. So I think the biggest hail I've seen is 2 inches in diameter, and the strongest winds is 76 so far. That is, yeah, that's brutal. Let's see, okay, I'm surprised they didn't issue that new warning yet. Got 56 seconds left. Still haven't issued that warning for that line there. I'm surprised, honestly. Like I said, we'll probably have to get another warning this be issued. We'll probably issue it here soon. Oh, wow. So also next to that hail report, or sorry, that wind report here, 76 mile an hour, we also got that hail report up to 1.8 inches in diameter. Crazy. All right, we got 30 seconds. Are they going to do it or are they not? Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, so yeah, 60 mile an hour winds and 1.5 inch hail for the next half hour on that line. So there you go. Finally did it. All right. Let's check on Texas. Yeah, let's go and see what's going on down here in Texas. Got 4 severe thunderstorm warnings here. They were pretty gnarly storms. Let's see here. Wow. Yeah, that is quite a beast. Yeah, the storm looks like already went through Midland. Looks like Midland definitely took a punch there in portions of Interstate 20. North, though, look at that. So this one warning out there, 70-mile-an-hour winds and 2.5-inch hail out there. Let's see here, yeah, tennis ball size hail. It includes gale. That's where it includes. But yeah, tennis ball hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gust. That is definitely something you don't want to mess with that. Once again, I would honestly advise being in your shelter for that type of situation. Let's see here. Bomb Hill says at least they waited till last seconds. Yeah. Being real efficient, huh? But yeah, I mean, they got the warning out, which is good. You know, definitely is good. Some of those areas, like I said, that one area we just got between Blue Hill and Roseland, out of a discrete cell, they reported 76-mile-an-hour winds and nearby 1.8-inch hail, which is like golf ball size hail, basically. Yeah, but we've they're about to get hit again. They're definitely about to get hit again by that line, that big line. Right now, I mean, like I said, they warned that line for 60-mile-an-hour winds still, and 1.5-inch hail. I believe at one point when we first started, or slightly after we first started, I believe it was at, I want to say it was actually at 70 at one point. So, I don't know. That's that. But we mentioned, guys, like I said, the heaviest of the activity here. Like I said, the heaviest of the activity is forecasted between now and 9 p.m. Eastern, for the most part. Yeah, really. I mean, it really seems. I mean, that line's going to be. I mean, we're probably going to be seeing severe weather all throughout until midnight or so. But you can see the heaviest. Is probably going to be between now and 10 p.m. or so. So, when am I heading to Florida? On the 7th. On the 7th, leaving around pretty early. Yeah, leaving pretty daggone early. Hoping to be there by sunset. Yeah, we're going to leave before sunrise, though, so. Not looking forward to it, but just going to sit back, watch my show, listen to music, and all that stuff. Yeah, but at least I'll have my show to watch and everything. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so that one cell in South Kansas... let's see, 2-inch hail now and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts towards Greensburg, south of Lewis, south of Kinsley. But yeah, 2.0 or 2 inches in diameter and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts there. Definitely something to watch out there for. And that whole line too. Interesting. So between 60 and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny and quarter size, penny and ping pong ball size hail. Quite a big gap, if you could probably tell. Or hold on, you're not even looking at that screen. Probably should do better at changing the screens there. But yeah, no, what I was talking about is for these guys up here in Nebraska. Big changes, big changes here. 70 mile-an-hour winds and stuff like that. Judy says I'm not driving. No, I'm not going to be driving. My mom's going to be driving, and my brother too, because we got a U-Haul, and my mom's driving her car. So, yeah. So, I'm somewhat lucky, but even as a passenger for 15 hours, it's terrible. It's terrible. Let's see here. But anyways... we have Cedar Rapids. Let's see here. It's a new warning, I think, for 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter size hail towards Petersburg. So this is a new warning there in, I would call that East Central Nebraska. So we'll have to watch out there for that. Yeah, but these things are, these storms are definitely popping off here pretty nasty. We're going to hop back down to Texas for a moment. Let's see, we got a storm out there east of Fort Stockton, south of, let's see here, McCamey, I think it is, McCamey. 60 mile an hour winds and 1.25 inch hail. So got to watch out there for that. 10 minutes ago in that warning. Northeast of Midland, still a nasty storm. Like I said, Midland definitely took a hit here not too long ago. Stanton, Midland, and a warning here for 70 mile an hour winds and 2 inch hail out there. East of that, we have Big Spring towards Forsan. Another warning there for, like I said, 60 and 1.25 there. Let's see here. I wondered, how could I be watching something? Yeah, that wouldn't be too safe if I was driving. The north of that, this is one of the nastiest storms we got right now. Luckily, this is in mostly a rural area. This is out there just northeast of Ackerley, for the most part. But yeah, 70 mile an hour winds and 2.5 inch hail out there. Out there. But yeah, no, that's one of the nastiest storms. Same thing in southwestern Kansas. Yeah, I think they downgraded actually. I believe it was at 2.5, but still, 2 inch hail, that's a problem. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I would definitely recommend even seeking shelter with that type of hail. 2 inch hail, that's enough to cause a lot of problems, in terms of damage, to houses, trees even. Animals outside. I mean, bring your pets inside, guys. Bring them inside, during a hail like this. I mean, those poor animals outside. You don't want to leave them outside in that hail because that would not be good. It would definitely cause injuries. But yeah, damage to cars. I mean, it could even total cars, honestly. At that large of hail, I mean, especially wind-driven hail that we've seen today, that's a problem. It's definitely a problem. Anyways, though, let's see, 23 minutes on the big warning. Let's see, 60 mile an hour winds and 1.5 inch hail here. Let's see here. Yeah, also just east of that for that discrete cell. Just to the northeast of that main line. Slightly larger hail up to golf ball size. So pretty large hail overall. And of course we have that new warning, newish warning for 38 minutes here, 60 mile an hour wind gusts and 1.5 inch hail out there. Pretty good possibility. And of course, for central Nebraska, we got a big ranging pot here. I mean, it goes all the way from 60 mile an hour wind gust to quarter size for the one towards Petersburg and Cedar Rapids, to the one down here for 60 and ping pong ball towards Walbach, Greeley, and of course the one the west of that for penny hail, but 70 mile an hour winds towards North Loop. Like I said, it's quite different in those areas there. But yeah, no, that's all the warnings we got going on right now. I'm going to take a minute to switch you all over here to my other radar for a moment. We are actually seeing, 73 mile an hour winds there, 60 here, 76 here, 260. So the winds are definitely in the damaging criteria. We're talking between 60 and 70, mid 70 mile an hour winds. Yeah, definitely is pretty gnarly. Oh wow. Yeah, you can see where it left that big wind report through. Personal weather station reported 76 mile an hour winds there. I mean, personal weather station, obviously, I mean, it makes you wonder how authentic it is, considering, how old's the station, if it's, calibrated correctly. But, I mean, apparently 76 mile an hour winds was reported. We did get some 60s, 2 other 60s right here. Let's see here, from 911 call center. Someone called 911 for 60 mile an hour winds there. Interesting. Would not advise that. I would just relay it to your weather service. Let's see. Emergency manager reported 60 as well towards Pauline. Yeah, it looks like when that warning was issued, I think that warning is probably about to expire, actually, considering that storm is mostly out of that region. But yeah, you can see where that big warning got issued here. For that line. Like I said, that line you got to watch out there for. But it looks like, I think we're in like the biggest part of the event right now, guys. The enhanced risk is yeah, currently being the biggest risk out there today is currently in the works. Let's see here. So let me turn off the warnings and the watches for a second, guys. I want to go ahead and show you all. So let's go ahead and turn those off. So yeah, you can see that the orange area, that's today's biggest threat. That's the enhanced risk, that level 3 severe weather threat. And you can actually see how the storms are kind of, you know, about halfway through. Roughly. Roughly halfway through. What's up, Crystal? Welcome back. But, wow. Look at this, guys. I'm going to hop you all back over here to this view. So, on that one south cell out there in southwest Kansas, big trail of large hail. I mean, look at that. So, we had 1 inch hail, 1.75, then 1.5, then 2 inch hail out there. And a new warning just got issued for Maxville, Lewis, let's see here, Garfield, not the cat. But you guys are in that warning now. Alright, we're going to pop these guys back up. Alright. But, yeah, 2 inch hail and 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So, gotta watch out there for that. And also, radium included, too. I don't know if I mentioned radium. It's kind of weird, because some programs, like the one I was just using here, shows most of the towns, and then some of the other ones show a different. See you later, Court. Let's see here. Okay, it's got 63. Oh, wow. It looks like Midland took a hit. Come on, change radars, dude. Yeah, look at that, though. Wow. So 70 mile an hour winds and, like I said, 2 inch hail. So a weather station, an AWOS station, reported 63 mile an hour winds out there in Midland. It's crazy. So kind of in northwest Midland here. That is, yeah, it's a little concerning. I'm surprised we didn't have any hail reports come through, though. But, you know, this whole cluster of storms popping off here in western Texas is pretty gnarly. Let's see here. The ones down here, yeah, 60 and 1.25 inch hail out there. What's up, Pilot? Welcome back. Yeah, that is definitely a little... Yeah, definitely is a little crazy. Alright, let's see here. So, in front of that line here, so in front of that line, like I said, across basically southeastern portions of Nebraska, we got ourselves, yeah, those warnings out there towards, see, Sutton, Harvard, Henderson, Fairmont, Aurora, see, Giltner, Trumbull. Yeah, so this is for 60 mile an hour winds and 1.5 inch hail. Let's see here. Rain says, Andrew, I'm glad I'm having a warm winter because past couple winters tons of snow. That would not be the case this winter. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, for the north it's gonna be relatively dry too, because that polar jet stream is gonna be arcing over the northwestern U.S. So. But then we got that tropical jet stream to go right over the south. It's going to be pretty impactful out there, that's for sure. Yeah, last couple of winters for me has been pretty terrible. Out here in between Virginia and Kentucky, I mean, we've had nothing last couple of years. I mean, last big snow was 2016. Yeah, 2016 was the last big one for sure. Let's see here. What's up, Wolf Gamer? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Like I said, we got a lot of storms popping off right now, yeah, including this big one right here. So we have areas out there towards Red Cloud. Let's see here, towards Smith Center. Let's see, Shelton. We have Grand Island, those regions there. So we'll have to keep an eye out there for that storm. Once again, this is kind of a long line rolling through. 16 minutes ago, that warning, 60 mile an hour wind gusts and 1.5 inch hail. Finn says, hey, Andrew, see you finally making a return. Well, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing good. See, Real Finn says, hello from Nebraska, actively monitoring storms. Can fire, get going in southeast, Fairmont, Nebraska, Dodge. High moisture, high shear environment here in Dodge. Yep. Well, glad to have you here, Real Finn. Hope you're doing good. Christopher says not to get off topic, but secondly, they'll be moving the KLIX radar site. Wow. In Louisiana. So they're moving KLIX? Really? Where are they moving it? Are they moving it west? Or are they moving it north? Kind of a radar hole out there in some of those regions there. So, whatever they do, I hope it fixes that radar problem. See here. All right, we're going to hop back up here. Let's go and take a look at Kansas. See what's going on down here. So we got a storm in southwest Kansas popping off here. This is towards, let's see, Belpre. Let's see here, towards Radium. Once again, for 60 mile an hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail. We got ourselves 45 minutes to go in that storm, so quite a while still. North central Kansas, we got one cell 14 minutes ago towards Osborne for 60 mile an hour wind gusts and 1.25-inch hail. And 14 minutes ago on that one. Of course, the big warning here, same thing 14 minutes ago, but 60 mile an hour wind gusts and 1.5-inch hail. The one discrete cell, 60 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter size hail, kind of a baseline warning there towards Henderson. Let's see here, Aurora, see Giltner, Harvard, those regions, and the ones out there towards, kind of east central Nebraska. These ones are very much ranging. It looks like the hail has definitely dropped. So most of these are between 60 and 70 mile an hour wind gusts and quarter size hail, basically penny size to quarter size hail. So that's that. Also looks like at 7:33, we did get reports of 62 mile an hour wind gusts out there towards Ord. Then, of course, we have down in western Texas. Got a few somewhat semi-discrete storms popping off out here. Some of these are pretty nasty, actually. The one that crossed through Midland. Midland probably got a lot of hail out of this storm, too, for sure. I mean, they were in that warning when it was like 2-inch hail, which it still is. I mean, 70 mile an hour wind gusts, 2-inch hail. Wind-driven hail of that magnitude is very risky, very, very hefty, too. Of course, we got Big Spring, let's see, Forsan, let's see, Coahoma, and this other warning to the east here for 60 mile an hour wind gusts, 1.25-inch hail. So that is, that's something to watch out there for. Let's see here. But yeah, we got a lot of reports, though, coming through. Oh, wow. Actually, speaking of reports, look at this, guys. Things just got a little bit more nasty. On that cell down there in almost central Kansas now, but south central Kansas, basically, we got reports of 2.5-inch hail. That is tennis ball size hail that's been reported here. South of Lewis. Yep. South of Lewis. This is in kind of south central southwestern Kansas. South of Lewis, south of Garfield. Once again, not the cat. North of Greensburg here. That is where we got that at. So, yeah, 2.5-inch hail is pretty hefty. Also, a lot of wind reports out there towards the north central side of the state, ranging between 50s and 60 mile an hour winds. We did get a 65 mile an hour wind gust south of Bloomington. Let's see here. Mesonet reported at 2249 UTC. It's 2303. Not too long ago, actually. Of course, we got oh wow. Is that a new one? No, it's not a new one. So we have those reports of 76 mile an hour wind gusts there, personal weather station. Is that a little hook there I see? That looks like a little hook. Got to keep it out there for that. But yeah, so that line there is currently warned for 60 mile an hour winds and 1.5-inch hail. So that big warning is about to expire here in about 11 minutes. It's already time for another one to be issued. Another one of those lines. The line warning there. See, north of that towards Ord, we had that one wind report of 62 miles an hour. Today's definitely played out to what was forecasted. I can tell you that one for sure. Honestly, I would have probably even pulled that significant card for the winds. I mean, so we've seen some wind gusts between the lower to mid 70s. I mean, it's still kind of in the realm of non-significant, but it's up there. It's really pushing it. Let's see here. Oh, we got a warning up in actually southeastern South Dakota. Let's go and hop over to that. Let's see here. So southeastern South Dakota. So this is for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 0.75-inch hail. So hail's not a problem, really. I mean, penny-sized hail, I mean, yeah, really not too much issues with that. But 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, that's what they consider it to be severe. If it wasn't for those winds being 60, the storm would not be severe at all right now. Let's see here. But anyways, what's up, Roby? Hope you're doing good. But anyways, that's what's going on there. Let's see. We're gonna hop back to. Oh, here we go. Got another report towards Midland. It looks like. So we had 63 and 58. So yeah, we got ourselves those two big wind gust reports. I mean, 58 is considered severe. I mean, that's like the line where it becomes severe. If it's anything 58 or higher, it's considered considered damaging winds. But yeah, no, we've seen some pretty. It looks like Midland has indeed seen some damaging winds. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty crazy. Looks like barely just west of Pauline, Nebraska. Let's see here. Wait, what? What storm are you talking about? It's Nebraska. I don't know what you're talking about, TRG. See, Railfan says large hail and damaging straight line winds, some over 75 plus, and tornado 2 possible. Yep. Yeah, honestly, hail between 2 and 3 inches is the expectancy today. As well as, damaging wind gusts ranging, at worst case scenario, I'd say even up to 80s. Worst case scenario, I'm saying. Range is probably going to be between 60 and 70. I mean, that's what we've been in so far. We've had some 76. I think 76 was the highest one we had, which was this guy right here. 76-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Pretty brutal. But yeah, no, mostly between 60 and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts is kind of what we're looking at today in terms of wind and stuff. Let's see here. I see there's not any tornado warnings right now, kid storm coverage. Nope, none of them right now. There was some earlier when we first started live streaming a couple hours ago, but there's not right now. There has been quite a few of them though, and 2 confirmed tornadoes so far today. Yep, 2 confirmed tornadoes. Like I said, I hope there's no more tonight, though. Last thing we need is more. Wow. Holy cow. Guys, look at this. We just got reports of... we just got a warning up to 3-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts being a possibility here. Holy cow. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. 3-inch hail and, let's see, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust there. So that's considered destructive. All right, so if you're out there towards, Larned, Radium, Seward, Garfield, those regions, yeah, be careful. Because, like I said, 3-inch hail on that storm possible and 60-mile-an-hour winds, which is, a little brutal. Yeah, definitely I would be in your shelter for that one. Like I said, I only say to go to your shelter if I really think you should, and when there's an event with 3-inch hail, yeah. See, that was issued 8 minutes ago, says TRG. Yeah, it's just so much going on right now. I have to hop between all of the mess that's happening. Let's see here. Yeah, it's crazy, though. Let's see here. What's up, Christine? Gotta watch out there for western Texas, too. Definitely, Texas. Texas can get some big hail, too. I don't think they're in the significant hail threat today. If I'm not, I could be wrong. Let me double check on that, actually. Let's see. No. So, yeah, western Texas is not in the significant hail threat. So, the biggest hail will be across mostly Kansas and Nebraska. like the way it's been. So it's here. I'll go ahead and show you guys real quickly. Go ahead and bring up that hatched risk for hail. So this area here, that big circling orange thing, that's where the biggest hail is going to be expected today. So basically all the way from central Nebraska all the way down to the northeast panhandle of Texas, basically. Let's see. We have Bexla, BXLLA says hello. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see. 80-mile-an-hour winds reported in Osborne, Kansas. Wow. So that. Let's see where is. Oh, I see 76. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Looking for it. Oh, now I see it. It was hiding from me. As soon as I mentioned, you guys literally heard me a minute ago. I literally said, worst case scenario, winds up to 80, and look what just happened. Mesonet reports a wind gusts up to 80 miles an hour. This was at 22:58 UTC, so this was 12 minutes ago. This is not long ago at all. Wow, that's brutal. So, oh, look at that. They just issued a new warning for that line. What did they put it as? Wow, I'm surprised GR2 pulled it up before WSV3 did. That's surprising. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, they upped the winds. So it went from 60 to back to 70. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and $half size hail here. Yikes. But yeah, no, 80-mile-an-hour winds there in Osborne, Kansas there. Definitely a little hefty, that's for sure. I mean, that's like hurricane force winds there at that point. You know, hurricane force winds at it starts at 75. Yeah, 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts is probably, I mean, could knock you over. 80-mile-an-hour winds is very underestimated by a lot of people. It is very strong. But yeah, no, they did issue a really large warning. Oh, here we go. So this is in effect for 48 minutes. A lot of areas included in this one. You guys can see, I mean, all the way from, let's see, the biggest areas that's here is like Geneva, Nelson, Aurora, let's see, Sutton, Harvard, Clay City, those regions there. Did I say Clay City? Clay Center, sorry. Not Clay City. But yeah, no, it's definitely quite a brutal storm, that's for sure. But yeah, no, officially, so far this event, the biggest we've seen was 2.5-inch hail, as well as 80-mile-an-hour winds now. Like, that is, yeah, that's pretty brutal. I would definitely say today verified. I don't know about y'all, but it definitely looked like today verified. It was a verified event. Let's see, a new warning just got issued. Hold on, let's see what all this is about. Okay, 2-inch hail. Okay, so 60-mile-an-hour wind, 2-inch hail. We're going to bring you all back over here to this radar site, KDDC in southwestern Kansas. So there's actually, like I said, that warning for 3-inch hail there. Got quite a core just east of Garfield. Makes me think of lasagna. But anyways, but yeah, that big core right there. So, gotta look out there for that. But yeah, no, 3-inch hail. That's definitely destructive. It's heading there towards Larned. Let's see here, Pawnee Rock, Radium. I would, yeah, if you live out there, I would, first of all, bring your animals inside. That's what you need to do. You don't want to leave them outside, okay? That's just wrong. So, definitely do not leave them outside, okay? Bring them indoors, as they need to be. Because, hail of that magnitude, it could kill animals. I hate to say it, but 3-inch hail, that's solid chunks of ice falling at, terminal velocity, I believe, is over 60. So, in reality, we're talking, some really fast-moving stones, too. But, anyways, but that's that, so keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Okay, some of that back warning is about to expire in Osborne. 65 report there and 80 there. It's crazy. See, I hope that your move went well, says Roby. Haven't moved yet, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I move in 4 days. It's a little ways away. So we need the rain. I hear you, man. We need it too here in Kentucky. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad all the way around, actually. But there's definitely more people that need it more than we do. Yeah, right now we're in a kind of a moderate drought. Since we're on that topic, I'll go ahead and show you guys real quickly. So yeah, most of the U.S. is dry. I mean, what's really surprising is that the dry areas you think of, like Nevada and California being usually dry, not right now. I mean, a lot of the central and southern sides are pretty dry. I mean, it's crazy. Especially down south. They're towards like Louisiana. It's crazy, crazy, crazy dry out there. I mean, it is completely, exponential drought. That's, pretty brutal. See. Everyone, this is an announcement. Tomorrow, 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll get an alert on their phone for a test. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're doing the EAS test, aren't they? That's right. Yeah, October 4th. What states are we talking about? Kansas and Nebraska, mostly. Yeah, that's where the heaviest of the activity is happening. Is that 2:20 Eastern? Do you guys know that? Pilot or Real fan? Yeah, I'm not sure if that's... I'm pretty sure you're probably talking Eastern. Alright, we're going to hop back over here to this radar here, y'all. We're going to go back down to Texas for a moment and see what's going on here. So 61, 1.8 inch hail. Wait. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I thought I said 1.8 inch winds again. Okay, in my defense, I have not gotten sleep. I am very tired. On top of that, I've been moving like crazy, so I'm exhausted. So if you hear me say some weird things sometimes like that, you know why. But yeah, 73 mile an hour winds reported on that one out there. So this is in Texas on that one cell. They only have it warned for 60 though. Yeah, they only have it warned for 60. Oh, okay. Gotcha, so it is Eastern time. I live in Kansas for us, saying we'll get a ton of rain, a few storms, but as far as it doesn't look like it, it'll be bad. So yeah, Kansas though, Kansas definitely is, one of the heaviest impacted areas today. Let me actually bring y'all over here. KDDC, I think that might be the best radar we got out there. I want to say it is. Let's see. Still got that one. Yeah, still got that one for 3 inch hail possibly. See here. How's the move going? It's a work in progress. Been working on it. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be over with, honestly. Tired of packing. I'm not going to be excited about loading and unloading and the drive down there. But anyways. Alright, well, we've officially streamed over 2 hours. Let's see, is this thing mostly through the enhance? I believe it is, actually. Yeah, I think most of the enhance has been used up here for the most part. I mean, there's still going to be a couple storms for a little bit. But I think we're probably gonna call it a stream here soon, y'all, because I got to get back to packing and probably go to sleep too, because I am exhausted. But yeah, no, I wanted to be here for a while for you guys today. 2 hours. I consider that pretty hefty coverage. I mean, pretty decent. It's you know, it's not long coverage, but it's, I mean, for me moving and stuff, it's, you know, probably all I can do right now. Am I happy I'm moving? Very much, very much. A lot of mixed emotions, Tina, between being a little nervous about it and overall just, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a new experience for me. So, new chapter for sure. But yeah, no, guys, I think we're probably gonna head off here soon. I got some things I'm gonna do, and overall, but like I said, yeah, we covered most of the enhanced risk out there, so that's definitely good. Overall, see just some clouds here in Southwest Missouri so far. I think it'll reach us tomorrow, Roby. Gotcha. So, yeah, so tomorrow's threat, like I said, I might need to do some more coverage tomorrow. We'll see, because, yeah, we got a pretty decent risk out there for Texas, Texas and Oklahoma. Pretty good risk out there. So we'll be live tomorrow, too. They actually have a significant wind and hail threat tomorrow, as well as a 2% tornado threat. So we'll have to watch out there for that. Yeah, I'll definitely be live for some time tomorrow, you know, for a little bit of the event overall, but anyways, yeah. But all right, guys. Well, I think we're probably gonna head off here. Once again, if you guys did enjoy it, consider subscribing, leaving a like; it'd be greatly appreciated. Like I said, y'all, please just be safe out there. I mean, like I said, the majority of the threats, I think the heaviest of it is, you know, currently happening. You know, we covered a lot of the enhanced risk here. We covered a lot of the heftiest part of the event. But, you know, severe weather, like I said, it seems like between now and around 9 o'clock or so, seems to be the heaviest of it Eastern time, which would be 8 for you guys overall. But yeah, like I said, guys, I just got some things I got to do. I mean, I'm moving in 4 days. I got to finish up packing, but, you know, 2 hours of coverage, not too bad overall. And, you know, definitely thankful for it for the most part, of being live here for you guys, other than the fact that, you know, crazy stuff's happening with the weather. that part I don't like, but I definitely do like being here for you guys whenever severe weather happens. But I promise you guys, once I get you know, settled in to my new house, then I'm going to you know, continue back with longer coverages and you know, more and more content. So yeah, the reason I've not been active is because of the move and stuff like that. What time will I be live tomorrow? I'm not sure, Tina. We'll figure that out later on. You'll probably get if you have notifications on, post notifications on, whenever we do go live, you'll get a notification. So hit that bell if you've not already. That'll keep you informed whenever we do go live and stuff like that. But all right, guys. Well, y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Once again, thank y'all for joining us. Y'all, please be safe out there. Stream's gonna head off here in approximately 2 minutes. So. If there's anything you guys want to go ahead and say, any final words or anything like that, go ahead and say your final goodbyes. But once again, I appreciate y'all for joining us today. We did have a donator today. We're going to go and take a look at that. So our donator here, special thanks goes to our donator here, Ghost in the Rain. Thank you so much, dude, for helping out the channel. Greatly appreciated. And it's like super sweet of you. But all right, guys. Well, y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, get back to what I need to do. And all right, well, you guys take care. Once again, we love you guys. Please be safe out there. And all right, y'all, we'll catch you guys later tomorrow. All right, my friends, see you later then. Peace out.